venue of Nagoya, Japan, a city on the go. And we're headed back inside the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium to get set for our next bout between Yogiryu and Asanoyama. Andrew, how do they match up?
Well, another great matchup, Larry. These guys have fought 4 times before. They've each won twice. Yogiryu's been around for quite a few years in the top division. He's had some injuries, but worked his way back up. And Asanoyama, relatively new to the top division with only a year here in this division. Now, Asanoyama on the right prefers to thrust and then grab the belt with his left hand. Yogiryu on the left wants to get both arms underneath. So this man, Asanoyama, does not want to let 2 underarms of his opponent get inside. Each of these guys have distinctive techniques. If Yogiryu wants to win, he needs to get both arms in. Asanoyama, here he is on the right, needs to keep his opponent from getting those 2 arms inside.
There you see some contrasts in the numbers. Asanoyama nearly 30 pounds heavier. Yogiryu 7 years older and has 4 more years of experience. So we are set for this matchup in Nagoya. Yogiryu to the left, Asanoyama is to the right, and here we go. Yogiryu trying to get a grip, has him up against the edge. Asanoyama now has a grip. Yogiryu does underneath. Yogiryu in the better position. Asanoyama battling back. What a matchup! And it is Asanoyama with the win. Turned it around.
Oh yeah, it looked like Yogiryu had the win for sure multiple times, but Asanoyama, great defense and great recovery, turning the tables. You can see he gets that left hand on the belt, which is exactly where he wants it. Maybe a little bit more toward the front would be better, but that right arm underhook secures his position, and now he uses his power to get Yogiryu backpedaling. So again, Asanoyama very good at recovering from a weak position and then getting a strong position and momentum to go forward. You can see here Yogiryu trying to get both arms inside, staying low. Asanoyama just surviving the attack. That left hand on the belt is critical. And now look at his right hand. There's the underarm hook, which stabilizes him. And now he has the better position with a great grip on the belt and forces Yogiryu out. Good job by Asanoyama.
No doubt about it. Moving along, our next fight. Fans are ready for this one. Andrew, what can we expect? It is Guido taking on Takayasu.
Yeah, this is a great matchup. 3 Yokozuna have stepped out of the tournament due to injury, and there's 2 Ozeki, the second highest ranked left, and these are the guys, Goeido and Takayasu, the 2 highest ranked competitors in the tournament now, going head to head. They've fought 29 times before. Goeido on the left has won 11, and Takayasu on the right has won 18 times. So possibly the 2 strongest competitors who are currently competing and not injured. Takayasu here, very good on the belt and thrusting. And Goeido, slightly smaller, here he is on the left, really likes to get his head tucked in and left hand on the belt. And Takayasu is very good defensively, very stable. In order to win, Goeido on the left is going to have to take the initiative and move more quickly. If he slows down, he may be in trouble against the powerful Takayasu on the right.
This will be the 30th meeting between these 2, and there are the numbers. Guido is to the left, Takayasu is to the right, and we are set for these 2 warriors to square off in Nagoya. Here we go. Guido with a fast start, a headlock, and out he goes quickly. Guido with a very quick win, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected that. You know, 2 Ozeki going head to head should have a very exciting match. Takayasu just lost his concentration. Goeido getting very low. Takayasu's 2 outstretched arms completely missed his opponent's throat. Takayasu should know how low Goeido can go and be able to counter that, but Goeido, look how low he gets in. Those 2 outstretched arms of Takayasu did nothing, and quite a striking victory by Goeido. Good job so far.
Outstanding performance. The fans in Nagoya are loving it. Big victory for Guido. And coming up, we'll see if he can continue his winning ways when he goes up against Mitake Yumi. And another look at Japan. Back inside the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. Fans are waiting for the next bout. Andrew, what should we be looking for when Asanoyama faces off against Takakeisho?
Sure, Larry. These guys have both shown some great matches so far. They're both younger fighters. Asanoyama on the left is good at thrusting, but he also likes to get his left hand on the belt. Takakeisho on the right does not want anybody grabbing his belt, and he's been very quick, and he knows how to get underneath his opponents. Now, they've only fought once before in the top division. Asanoyama on the left was the victor. Takakeisho here wants to equalize the score. So it's going to be a very aggressive fight by both men. Asanoyama needs to get that belt, I think, to be able to beat Takakeisho. Takakeisho basically wants to keep Asanoyama off the belt and wait for his chance to get inside or execute a pull down. Looking forward to a great match.
Takakeisho on the right in purple, Asanoyama in navy on the left. And there you see the numbers, very close in weight. Ages relatively close. This should be a great matchup. Takakeisho and Asanoyama. And we are set in Nagoya for this clash of these warriors. Here we go. Takakeisho with the early advantage has the momentum and pushes Asanoyama out. Quick work of Asanoyama by Takakeisho.
Yeah, great position here. You see that Takakeisho neutralizes the arms of Asanoyama right away, and you can see he's pushing with his legs upward. Let's watch it in slow motion. Watch carefully the technique of Takakeisho. He's basically doing like a squat from the ground, pushing upwards, and he gets so much power that way. Asanoyama was helpless against the onslaught and the power of Takakeisho.
Quick win for Takakeisho with a frontal force out. Moving on to the next match, it will be Uedo taking on Mitakayumi. Andrew, this should be a good one.
Oh, definitely. Mitakayumi has looked so strong in this tournament, and Goeido's doing well himself. Goeido on the left, of course, is an Ozeki, second highest rank. Mitakayumi on the right is Sekiwake, looking to try to become an Ozeki, so there's a lot of pressure on both men in this matchup. Goeido, the Ozeki, second highest rank. Mitakayumi on the right, third highest rank of Sekiwake. They've fought 9 times before. Goeido in the black has won 6. 3 wins for this man, Mitakayumi. So we're going to look for Goeido again to get his head in, stay low, grab the belt with his left hand. There's Goeido. Mitakayumi will probably be defensive at the beginning and wait for his chance. He's also very good on the belt as well as good at pushing and thrusting. So Goeido here has to be careful to try to keep under his opponent, get his head in. Mitakayumi wants to slow down the action. Goeido is extremely fast on the left. Mitakayumi wants to stabilize the match, maybe go chest to chest, slow it down, and he may have a chance to upset the Ozeki if he can sustain beyond the first few seconds and get a good position. So big challenge here between these two. They're about to go down.
What's that about? What's that about, Andrew?
Yeah, Goeido looks to be nervous. They were about to go down, put all 4 fists down, and that starts the match. But Goeido did not put his fist down. He stood up again and is going to reset. So likely Goeido is very nervous. He feels like Mitakayumi looks very strong. He may just sense something and needs to psych himself up mentally. But the Ozeki, Goeido on the left, really needs to keep his concentration here. You can tell he was a little bit flustered facing off against Mitakayumi.
Yeah, he didn't seem comfortable. Mitakayumi is to the right, Uedo is to the left, and here we go. Big clash to get things started. And Mitakayumi with the hand at the back of the belt as Uedo is spun around, pushes Uedo out. Mitakayumi is the winner.
Yeah, you know, Goeido had a great hit, great forward momentum, but he seemed a little nervous. He was a little bit stiff. And Mitakayumi on the right kept his composure under pressure and simply slid to the side. Good hit by Goeido. Mitakayumi just receives the hit and then just kind of gently moves to the side, makes it look easy against Goeido. You can see that composure, that relaxation is actually very important in sumo. You don't want to stiffen up. You don't want to be too tight, because when you're relaxed, you're able to adapt to your opponent's attack. And Mitakayumi, very focused, very centered, and there he is, sidestepping, taking Goeido's force and knocking him out from behind with a kuridashi technique. Way to go, Mitakayumi.
Takayumi the winner by way of rear pushout. Coming up, he'll face off against another rising sumo.